Howdy-o, everyone! Lawson here, back in action for more Yang's Tale traction. That's right. We saw the Master of Fabul here in Edward's Tale, so we might as well go check up on what our fun little monk is doing. Yang serves as King of Fabul, but even now he trains on a daily basis with his loyal monks. One day his daughter, Princess Ursula. Wow, you would think that me watching Little Mermaid would prepare me for that name, but no. Slips away from the castle. Traveling to Mount Hobbs to retrieve her, Yang is shocked to find the Red Wings in the sky, ready to invade his country. Yang's Tale. Dun dun dun. Oh, we at it right now, immediate. Can we focus? I think kick is what we want. Get all them bitches. You'll mean nothing to me, for I have inner focus. Red hot kick. Well, one of them's like almost down. Behold! You cannot face the mighty kick of Yang! Ah! You wanna try it again, bud? You wanna go again? Another round? Hmm? I'll focus on you. Don't make me. Dang. We really messed him up a little bit too hard. Oops. Passable enough, but you need to push yourself harder. All of you. King of Fabul, Yang Fag, Blade on. We bow to your greatness, Master Yang. Even as king, your prowess has not changed one bit. True strength lies within the heart, not in the body. Have the heart to trust in your companions, and strength will follow each one of you. Father! Yes, Ursula? Princess of Fabul, Ursula. Please, Father, I beg of you, allow me to train with you. My answer is firm, my daughter. But why not? I may be a princess of this kingdom, but even more than that, I am a proud citizen of Fabul. Is it so wrong for me to become stronger in mind and body? You have no need to be stronger. But Father... Master Yang! Urgent news, Your Highness. What is it? Please let us discuss it in the throne room. Ursula, listen to me. You are the crown princess of Fabul. You should not forget your position. And neither should any of you. Yes, master. I mean, she got it from you. She got it from watching you, alright? Ursula again? Yes, Ursula again. And cannot help but wonder where the stubborn streak of hers came from, said the person that it came from. That'd be you, Han, without a doubt. I might be a little obstinate at times, but I never hold a candle to you. I know. We don't have to go through this again. Got his ass. Pardon me, Master Yang. My apologies. So then, you have something to tell me. I am not sure how to put this, my liege. But dark shadows seem to be looming over Baron. You must be mistaken. Cecil would never lead his nation awry. Some reports state that several crystals are now in Baron's possession. Possession. What? That's preposterous! Your Highness. Yang is good enough, my Duke. There is no denying the praiseworthy acts you and Cecil performed to save our land. However, Baron's last ruler was a similarly renowned knight, and still his heart was blighted by the evil in the end. I refuse to believe such a thing could happen. Not to Cecil, all people. But if they were not in that case, how would one explain why Baron is suddenly gathering crystals again? Both Queen Rosa and Theodore and Baron will not stop such a travesty. What you're proposing is simply too outrageous. Master! The princess has escaped! She wiggled out of the guardsman's grasp! Not again. Off to Mount Hobbs, no doubt. Let me handle this. But something must be done about Baron, your highness. My trust in Cecil remains firm. Let us come along with you. Let us come along with you, master. Well then, time to prepare. Yes, sir! The two monks have joined the party. The other monk didn't want to join? We had 3 monks. We're supposed to have 3. Be back before dinner, okay? I'll think about it. What's over here? I could only hope that I am overthinking this matter. Ursula's fascination with the martial arts has gone too far. Running off to Mount Hobbs alone. I mean, hey, you know, she gets it from a certain somebody, you know? That cannot be helped. The genes are just there. So it's the wind crystal. That's pretty neat. We've seen the other 2 crystals. So Edward and him holds the other 2. There's 4 total. So how far along are we, per se? I would probably say that this is kind of in the middle of the whole entire journey. If they already started gathering crystals, you know? But, like, we're not to the point where Edward knows and has met up with our monk dude here. I don't think Yang and Edward have, like, been like, oh, something's up. I think that'll happen soon, but not now. The castle guard duty is but another part of my training. It is a post I am proud to serve, Master. Okay, whatever. You dang mooks. I only gave you that duty because I didn't want it. Yep. That was a weird slowdown. But hey, whatever. This is using, like the phone emulation, so it's just kind of like, it's bound to happen. Getting some really good goodies here, like honestly, let's go, baby. This is why it pays just to like look around, honestly, in JRPG, because it just works out well for you. They all recover so quickly from their injuries. I'm impressed. It's clear that you have taught them well, Your Highness. Okay. My brother went to Mount Hobbs to trade, and that was the last I ever heard of him. Surely the monsters couldn't have posed that much trouble. He was a tremendously capable fighter. It's enormous honor to have you visit me like this, Master. I apologize, Master. My training regimen was more rigorous than my body was prepared for. Master Yang, oh, I wish you hadn't come to see me like this. Too bad. He's here, and he's here to tell you, you did a bad job monking. Don't monk it up any further, otherwise you'll be kicked out of the monk squad. Wah, 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 wah. Anything else around here? Your Honor? Your Connor? Let's see. Maybe this is her room? Like, that's what it kind of seems like to me, is this is her room. So, is the fate of any JRPG player is just checking every nook and cranny, just in case there is something. Because what if I miss it? If my training earns me a trip to Mount Hobbs someday, then it will have been more than worth the effort. Uh-huh. Princess Ursula is more of a natural-born fighter than any of us in this. Oh, Master. They say some really nasty monsters show up in the new crater when the moon is gone. If you're exploring the site during a new moon, yeah, you better be ready for the worst. I apologize, Master. Oh, how could I have hurt myself on the training grounds like this? Just telling you, the monks that do good, they get thrown out, and they have to go live in Mount Hobbs. I got what it takes. Yes! Whoa! Hey, let's go, baby! Do do do. Yeah. 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 Put the dress back on, good. Yeah, well, were you watching? I'm just saying, it looks better in the dress. Just saying. No, Master, I'm not tricking. This is a herbal cocktail the bartender made specially for us. I saw a shooting star course across the western sky a few days earlier. After I saw it pass, I made a little prayer for peace in Fabul. Peace across the entire land. Well, Master Yang, how rare of you to come to the bar. Well, just, can I, like, this is my homeland, my castle country. Why can't I just go? Wouldn't Mr. Yang be akin to the arts of drunkenness? Just a drunk fighting thing? Is this our bit? There's nothing to fear, Your Highness. Princess Ursula is being raised to be a kind, gentle woman. I don't think she knows what's going on here. There's just certain things out here that I'm just like, I don't know about that. But I will tell you all, I recently watched this anime called Quality Assurance in a New World, and it's an isekai with an interesting twist to it that I don't really want to give up. But I think the best way that I could put it is Log Horizon done right in my eyes. I don't mean that as like a full frontal against, Log Horizon, every time I try to get into Log Horizon, I just get a little bit too bored. And like the way that like the stakes are made with the NPCs in Log Horizon don't really make a whole lot of sense to me. At least at the current time, because like I said before, it's a very slow start. But this one kind of just like amped up the mystery of the whole situation and just how things could be for this world. And it made me really think about the whole situation and go like, I wonder how this happened. And honestly, I'm just kind of like thinking to myself just like how the idea of certain things could come to be and whatnot, and how like chances are made and such and such. I just think that's pretty cool, you know? What do you want? No. Why do we have IDs in these castles if like they're not free? We live here. Like they are using our spot. I don't know if I'm gonna be needing this per se. We'll just get 2 extra just in case. We always need tents. Tents are always good. They're good business. But yeah, I saw someone legitimately say that like, oh yeah, summer season 2024 is one of the best seasons because of like this one anime was there. I was like, no, it's not. Like, I don't know how to quite explain this to people that don't watch anime, but like, I will tell you this much. Summer is the least quality season every season. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact they understand that kids aren't really going to be just sitting inside and watching TV. They're going to be doing other stuff and whatnot. And I don't mind that. It's not a big thing, but like, the most we have this summer when it comes to like the idea of like quality of anime and whatnot is more a matter of, shall we say, just like I have something to watch rather than like everything the season's fire. And that's not me telling you like, oh yeah, this anime that you really like that came on summer is actually garbage. No, a quality of a season does not mean the quality of a show. Like, banger shows could be there during non-quality seasons, you feel me? It's always a weird wire that crosses there, but like, for the most part, I've always seen it as summer is the bad season, and hopefully we could get good seasons very soon in the fall and all that such. And I think a lot of it just comes down to the fact that just like that is just how the seasons work for TV. Not a lot of people are going out to watch TV as they're going out to like watch movies and to, like go outside and play and do things like that, you know? Do I have Beastery? I don't think I even got any. Just cover, counter, focus. Alright. So I should probably go back to see if I get a Beastery thing. I forgot to go grab those. Those are important to me. But, as I was saying before, it's just kind of a anime season, and that's just how it's gonna be. And like, I'm not mad at it or anything like that, it's just how it is. Every season be this way. I'm a little sad that chocobos like don't serve any more purposes aside from the fact. Ooh, white chocobo. Oh, nice, thank you. Like, in the early ones, it's just like, oh yeah, you get to like travel around without having to fight anything. Which is nice. It does serve a good purpose, but like, I don't know, like the other Final Fantasies make it to where like, it's really neat and interesting that you use chocobos to like cross, like, like islands and various things like that. Like they could just like go travel. And it's really, really cool in that regard. Like getting a chocobo in the forest, like would do that. And I kind of wish that more Final Fantasy games would just do that kind of situation, but like nowadays Final Fantasy is not even like 2D and stuff. And if you want to ask me in particular, like, oh, what does Lost think about like the 2D Final Fantasies versus 3D Final Fantasies? I'll be real, I don't think the 3D Final Fantasies are particularly good. I really, really don't. I think the 2D is where it hits. And there's just something about them doing 2D that makes them kind of like stick to a story rather than just kind of like go off the way they do with like Kingdom Hearts and various things like that. And while I'm not trying to like diss Kingdom Hearts, I am saying in particular, I have to go over there. I am saying in particular that it's not good to be serious with a Kingdom Hearts dynamic of flair. You feel me? Like Kingdom Hearts is a lot of things, but I would not say serious is one of them. They have dark parts to it. There's parts where they do have like drama and various things like that, but it never gets to the point where they can't just be silly. Like you'll get the usual Sora, Donald, Goofy, and like various things like, hey, quit it, guys, cut it out, things like that, you know? And Final Fantasy, I feel, as a franchise, has just kind of grown less and less silly as time goes on. It makes me sad because, like, I think an expressly good point of a story is that you make characters relatable, and the way that you tend to do that is simply by having fun with your characters. It just is to a point where, like, I feel like a lot of the like serious drama bits just don't seem to understand that portion of like you do have to have comedy on your side too. And I don't mean this in like a mean way or like soap operas can't be this or that. Like the comedy in soap operas in particular is that like there's various tropes that happen and various things that go on and on about it. And it's neat and it's interesting. But like it's not something in particular that like you would be serious about. It's something in particular that like it goes on as its own little thing, and it's pretty cool. But these are how story dynamics go and whatnot, and there's like a lot of things where you do build up, you do various things like that, and just like when you look at something, say like Star Wars for instance, which Final Fantasy takes a lot out of, to be honest. I believe Final Fantasies 2, 4, and I believe 6 all take from Star Wars. 4 especially. But basically Star Wars, in its traditional senses of the first 3 movies, because we will try to be as purist as possible, there are a lot of neat comedy beats. Not bits, beats to that story. And I think a lot of people have a tendency to forget that whole situation. Like, Luke whining about going to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters is not necessarily a line that needs to be there, but it's there to be flavorful and kind of give Luke some charm in terms of, like, where he was at the current world. And it's kind of funny to see him just kind of whine about wanting to go to Toshi Station to get some power converters. It's like, what? We're trying to save the world here, and he wants to go get power converters? Bruh! It's things like that, things that are like seemingly not that funny, but like are kind of humorous when you look back on it. On top of like other things that are like funny bits. Like, people really rag on the like, they fly now? They fly now! A bit in 9, but I'm gonna be real, that's kind of the most charming thing in 9. Everything else in 9 is kind of, ooh. Like that, I think after the desert area in 9, it just continually goes downhill. Which, understand, that's like midway through the movie, and it just keeps going down, and it only goes down. And at the very end, it has a nice thematic thing to itself. Also, screw this guy. What the hell? Can we only attack? Is that it? Oh my god. Jeez Louise. But, despite all my grumblings and grumblings, Star Wars Episode 9 does have a good end. And it could have been pretty great, considering that, like, it was, like, getting this kind of, like, sort of timing of just, like, Rey did not choose to be who she was said that she was. She chose to be who she wanted to be. And that was neat, but it was not thematic towards anything that was built up in Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. And I must say this wholeheartedly. A lot of people go like, oh yeah, like The Last Jedi did it all. The Force Awakens did it too, bud. I don't know what else to tell you, but like, it's really weird that people give Force Awakens a full pass on that, when like, The Force Awakens gets built up from The Last Jedi. Like, you give me some mean things to me and whatnot, but like, there's just a lot out there that, like, to me is just kind of like, I don't think you understand why this works, you know? So it's just like, there's a lot of things there that just are really nice and interesting little bits that you would have in these, like, pacings of stories and whatnot, and like, you try to make it kind of fun. Like, C-3PO talking to the Ewoks, kind of fun. The Ewoks go ahead and destroying the Empire, kind of fun. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it doesn't really need to. It acts as like a little comedy beat, and like, it makes things a little more whimsical. And I feel like that's the thing that I'm really like scared that Final Fantasy is taking away slowly but surely. Like, the fact that their latest game, Final Fantasy 15? 16? 16. It's 16 now. I feel 16 did a really bad job in setting a precedence, because like, whatever that game is, all I heard was that it worked with slavery. It was a slavery bit of a game, and I'm just kind of like, this doesn't sound fun at all. This sounds like a bad time. And this is someone coming from like, I played Tales of Arise at Tales of Arise. That's a get along game for sure. Like, boy howdy, like, the first part is fine, and then it starts talking about how slavery was something that, like, was also enslaving the masters, and it's just like, no. No. What? No. It hurts so much. I cannot express enough just how weird Tales of Arise is. I don't see a sign of Ursula anywhere. Has she grown strong enough to make it this far on her own? Or something wrong worse to happen instead? Who knows? Ooh. She's probably just like caught up in like doing things. I'm more so worried about us, fam. I don't think these people can handle. I don't think they could be a part of this. I'll be real. I kind of feel like I should have stocked up better or something. I probably also already got the gargle, so I'm a little bit sad that I used it, but hey, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Suffice to say, I'm always a little bit annoyed whenever something is very serious. And I do mean this in the sense that, like, even Breaking Bad has a point. Oh, I can't believe I used the beastery. God dang it! That was the last one! Dumb, stupid. They just make me press the A button a lot. But like I said before, it is really just one of them situations. Why? I'm just like, man, it just kind of sucks. I wish like people understand that, like, there is a difference between comedy being out of place in a serious scene and building up to a serious scene with comedy, you know? Like, part of the reason why comedy and tragedy are, like, shown together as, like, a theater situation is specifically because it works so well in how they're tied in together. I think one of the more interesting and more tied in bits to the whole situation is it's a tragedy if you fall downstairs, but it's funny when it's not happening to you, you know? So, like, that's really neat because that's exactly the case. Someone falling down the stairs, from my point of view, of just like, I'm not falling down the stairs, super funny. I'm having a good time. A nice little chuckle. Ha 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 ha. Me falling down the stairs? I need to go to the ambulance. I'm dying. I think my rib went inside my stomach. That's how it would go. You know? So I just, you know, I definitely feel like there needs to be more relations towards the two, but hey, whatever. I do feel at times I may be getting a little bit too preachy, and this might be one of those times where just like, I wish Auntie Lost would just stop bitching. Like, I get it already. This is like the 3rd or 5th time you talked about Star Wars. I don't know what to tell you. I really like Star Wars, and I don't get to say it very often, and I'm watching that like. It's really making me think about Star Wars a lot. And then Final Fantasy shows up, and playing Final Fantasy 4 the after years is literally just is Star Wars. I probably should just be doing kicks, to be honest. I don't know why I've been just doing kicks. That's on me. I know it like lowers things, but it like will destroy them all. Please. Up! Peek. Ah! I look at them go. Peek. Follow in the mind. If you want to test me, you're gonna test me. I'm gonna test you. Also, I would like to express the following. Why does Parappa the Rapper have an anime? 1. And 2, why is the anime so gosh darn weird? I'll be real, it just is... It's a weird factoid. Ursula! Oh damn, she's going at it! Yeah! Oh fuck! She locked in! Ursula! Princess! Woo! Let's go, baby! Ursula, locking the fuck in. Let's go, baby. Lock it the fuck in. I'm a kick. I'm a punch. Haha! Well, that's not particularly great. Chakra? Okay, we'll do chakra then. What does chakra do? Yes. Oh, let's go! She heals herself! Let's go, baby! Okay. That means we could just keep going in the cycle, kick chakra. And hopefully we get rid of them all. But this is unfortunately a cycle. Okay, cool. I could probably just get rid of that. Yeah, we'll just attack you. If we don't reach 200, we'll be fine. Gosh. Dang, she locked in. Let's go. Ba-bomb. Ursula. Stay out of this, father! This won't be as easy as before, Ursula. Oh, bomb! It's a bomb of a bomb! MILFs out here! Going to motherfucking destroy your place today. Focus as we begin to fight. Everybody do Dude, this music just gets me so pumped, man. Like, there's one thing I always count on. I must expressly admit this. Final Fantasy has the best soundtrack of the main three. Tales of, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. And it's just good. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. I do find it pretty funny that we're just kind of like locking in. We're just pressing the A button. Jeez, this has a lot. Oh, there it is. Focus. Attack. Chakra. Yeah, we'll just do ourselves. It's fine. Look at the big bomb man. The big bane. Yeah, get at it. They still want to come up. Show up yourself. Mass explosion. Who could live? Hey! Oh! There's a lot of them! Keek! 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 Everyone do it. Do a full sweep. Time motion. Let's go. Stop! That was really close. Come on. Brave bombs are still going at it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was actually really close. Father! You foolish girl! Father! Only did you disobey my express instructions. You blundered deep into the wilderness by yourself. What were you thinking? You had to have some reason. The shooting star. The what? I saw a shooting star fall near Mount Hobbs several days ago. You kept this from me. Why? If I told you, would you have taken me with you to investigate? All right. Now, back to the castle. Go on. Please let me go along. I promise I won't do anything rash. No. So were you asking your daughter to venture back through the wilderness all by herself? Oh. We will gladly protect the princess for you, Master Yang. All right, you win. Whatever you do, just keep yourself out of danger. Absolutely. Yeah! She's great! I love her design. She pops off more than any character introduced in this game. The best.